Hello students, today we will learn about filters. Uh, we will learn about filters. So these filter circuits are used between the output of the rectifier circuit and between load resistance. So output of the filter circuits are connected between the output of the rectifier circuit, output from the rectifier circuit, and between a load resistance. Okay, these filter circuits are used to produce a smooth DC voltage or a steady DC voltage. Filter circuits are used to produce a steady DC output voltage. The output from the rectifier circuit is not pure DC. The output from the rectifier circuit is it is pulsating DC output voltage. It produces variations. It produces variations in the DC output voltage. It is not steady. The output from the rectifier circuit, it is a pulsating DC and it is not steady. It produces variations in the output DC because this pulsating DC contains some AC components. There are various AC components in pulsating DC, and these AC components produce variations in DC output voltage. So these AC components are undesired or unwanted. This unwanted AC is or undesired AC component is called as ripple. So these ripples are removed by using filter circuits. Okay, to get a smooth DC voltage or steady DC output voltage. Any battery has a steady DC voltage. Okay, so we have to obtain the DC output voltage just like a battery. Okay, or steady DC voltage. So to get smooth or steady DC voltage, uh, filter circuits are used. Okay, the pulsating DC is unidirectional, but it contains some AC components. These AC components with various frequencies, these produce uh, these produce variations in DC output voltage. So to get smooth DC voltage or pure DC voltage, these unwanted AC or ripples, unwanted AC components or ripples should be separated or filtered. It should be filtered or should be removed from the DC output. So filter circuits are used. These filter circuits are of different types. One is a capacitor filter, second is an inductor filter, third is LC filter. L means inductance, C means capacitance. So LC filter, and fourth is RC filter. So these are the types of filter circuits. Okay. Now, what is meant by a ripple factor? So in case of half wave rectifier circuit, the ripple frequency is the input frequency. Ripple frequency is the input frequency FIN, that is it is 50 Hz. But in full wave rectifier circuit, the ripple frequency is 2 FIN or 100 Hz. Okay, so the ripple factor, this ripple factor describes how effectively the AC power is converted into DC power. How effectively the AC input power is converted into DC power. So this ripple factor, it describes this, and this ripple factor is equal to RMS value of AC component divided by DC component or average DC. Okay, that is V RMS AC divided by VDC. Okay, also the ripple factor is also given by the equation root IRMS divided by IDC bracket square minus 1. Okay, so this is the about ripple factor. Ripple factor is equal to V RMS AC divided by VDC, or root I RMS divided by IDC bracket square minus 1. Then what is percentage ripple? Percentage ripple is equal to ripple factor into 100. Okay, ripple factor into 100. So the ripple factor in a half wave rectifier circuit is 1.21, and for full wave rectifier circuit the ripple factor is 0.48. So if the ripple factor is very low, then if the ripple factor is low, then the power supply is very good. Okay, so less number of ripple factor is desired. Okay, so percentage ripple is equal to ripple factor into 100. Then what is the rectification efficiency? What is meant by rectification efficiency? We know that the efficiency is equal to output power divided by input power. Output power divided by input power. So rectification efficiency is equal to DC output power which is delivered to the load, DC output power which is delivered to the load divided by AC input power in transformer secondary. AC input power in transformer secondary. It is called as a rectification efficiency. And for half wave rectifier circuit, it is 40.6%. And for full wave rectifier circuit, the rectification efficiency is 81.2%. Okay. Then there are different types of filter circuits: capacitor filter, inductor filter, then LC filter and RC filter. So here capacitor filter circuit is shown. The output from the rectifier, which is pulsating DC, it is connected to the electrolytic capacitor. Generally, a big electrolytic capacitor is used for filter circuit. If the capacitance value is large or load resistance value is large, then ripple is very less or very low. That is, this capacitor filter is generally used when load resistance is high or large. For large load resistance, capacitor filter circuit is used. We know that the capacitance has a property, it has a characteristics or property to pass AC. Capacitor passes AC and it blocks DC or it opposes DC. Okay, because now we know that capacitive reactance XC is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC. So for DC, the frequency is 0. Therefore, 1 upon 2 pi into 0 into C, that is 1 upon 0, it becomes infinity. Therefore, for DC, its capacitive reactance or opposition to DC is very, very high or infinity. But for AC, if capacitance value is large, then it produces low opposition, less opposition. Therefore, it gives a low reactance path for AC and very high resistance, or generally it does not allow DC. So this DC current then, only DC current then flows through load resistance RL, and whatever the AC component will be there, this AC component is bypassed to the ground by using this filter capacitor. So this capacitor passes AC and it blocks DC or it opposes DC. Now see how the smooth DC is obtained. Here this waveform is shown. Initially the capacitor C charges to its maximum peak value. Okay, so initially the capacitor charges to the peak value of the input voltage, that is pulsating DC, to the peak value. Then when the input voltage or this pulsating DC voltage starts decreasing from point B, then the capacitor also starts discharging through load resistance RL. It discharges through load resistance RL, and when it start discharging, its voltage goes on decreasing and developing the voltage across load resistance, because it discharges through load resistance RL. Therefore, as the current flows through load resistance RL, it produces DC output voltage. Now again, when the input voltage increases and when it just exceeds the capacitor voltage, then again the capacitor C starts charging. Thus the load voltage is maintained constant. Load voltage is maintained. Only a small amount of uh, uh, ripple only a small amount of ripple or only a small amount of fluctuations or ripple are producing across load resistance RL, which are not bypassed by the capacitor. Therefore, only low ripple voltage is produced across load resistance RL, but generally smooth DC voltage is obtained across the load resistance RL. Okay, then these ripples are minimized by using large value of the capacitance or large value of the resistance, or both, that is RC. It depends upon the RC time constant, that is when the capacitance value is large or load resistance is large, then ripples will be very less. Okay, so this generally electrolytic capacitors like 1000 microfarad or 2200 microfarad, this big electrolytic capacitor is used for filter circuits. Okay, so we will stop here.